What if I told you that one tiny thing you do every morning could either make you incredibly successful or slowly destroy you? Not a big decision, not a huge life change, just one small habit repeated every single day. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how habits work, and more importantly, how you can use them to become the person you actually want to be. This is based on one of the most practical books ever written on human behavior, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Let's get into it. Imagine a plane flying from New York to Los Angeles. Now, before it takes off, someone tilts the nose just 3 degrees to the side. That's tiny, right? Almost invisible. But by the time that plane reaches the other side of the country, it doesn't land in Los Angeles. It lands in Mexico. Your habits work the same way. Getting just 1% better every single day sounds like nothing. But here's the math, and this will shock you. 1% better every day for 1 year equals 37 times better. Not 1.37 times, 37 times. Now flip it. 1% worse every day? By the end of the year, you're almost at 0. The scary part? You won't notice it happening. That's exactly what makes habits dangerous and powerful. Now, here's something most people get completely wrong about success. We all set goals. Lose 10 kilos, read more books, wake up early. But think about this. The person who wins the race and the person who comes last both had the same goal: finish the race. So if goals don't separate winners from losers, what does? Systems. A goal tells you where you want to go. A system is what actually gets you there. James Clear says, forget the goal. Build the system. If your system is good enough, the results will come on their own. And here's the deeper secret behind all of this. The secret that most people never reach in this book. Every behavior change happens at one of 3 levels. The first level is changing your outcomes, what you get, like losing weight. The second level is changing your process, what you do, like going to the gym. But the third level, the deepest one, it's changing your identity, who you believe you are. Most people start from the outside and try to push inward. They chase results. But the most effective people start from the inside. Don't say, I want to run a marathon. Say, I am a runner. Don't say, I want to read more. Say, I am someone who reads every day. Every time you do a workout, you cast a vote for the identity of being an athlete. Every page you read, you cast a vote for being a reader. Your habits are not just things you do. They are proof of who you are becoming. So how do you actually build these habits? This is where it gets really interesting. Because there's a hidden loop running inside your brain right now that controls everything you do. Every single habit in your life, good or bad, follows a 4-step loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. Here's how it works in real life. Your phone buzzes. That's the cue. You feel a sudden urge to know who messaged you. That's the craving. You pick up the phone. That's the response. You find out who it was, and you feel relieved. That's the reward. Sounds simple, but here's where it gets dangerous. Your mind goes blank at work. That's the cue. You feel frustrated and want relief. Craving. You open Instagram. Response. You feel slightly less bored. Reward. And before you know it, every time your mind goes blank, your hand reaches for your phone. Automatically, without thinking. The good news? Once you understand the loop, you can redesign it. And James Clear gives us 4 laws to do exactly that. Law number 1 is going to change how you look at your entire environment. Law 1. Make it obvious. Most of your habits are so automatic that you don't even know they're happening. The first step is to write down every single thing you do from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. James Clear calls this your habit scorecard. Then, be specific about your new habit. Don't say, I'll exercise more. Say, I will work out at 6 a.m. in the living room. There's also something called habit stacking, where you attach a new habit to something you already do. After I brush my teeth, I will stretch for 5 minutes. That after is the trigger. And here's the environmental trick almost nobody uses. Design your space to make good habits visible. Want to drink more water? Put bottles everywhere. Want to read more? Leave the book on your pillow. Want to play guitar? Put it in the middle of the room. Out of sight, out of mind is real. So put your good habits in sight and hide your bad ones. But making something visible is just the start. Law 2 is about something happening inside your brain that most people don't even realize is controlling them. Law 2, make it attractive. Here's what's wild about dopamine, the chemical in your brain that drives motivation. Scientists used to think dopamine was released when you feel pleasure, but it's actually released when you expect pleasure. A gambler gets the dopamine spike before they place the bet, not after they win. This means the craving itself is the fuel. And you can use this. There's a strategy called temptation bundling. Pair something you need to do with something you want to do. Only watch your favorite show while you work out. Only listen to your favorite podcast while you clean the house. Suddenly, you're not dreading the habit. You're looking forward to it. Also, surround yourself with people who already do what you want to do. Want to read more? Join a book club. Want to get fit? Find a gym buddy. The people around you shape what feels normal to you. Now, what if you've been doing all this right, but you still feel too lazy to start? Law 3 solves exactly that. Law 3, make it easy. The more effort a habit requires, the less likely you are to do it. Period. So reduce the friction. Prep your workout clothes the night before. Put the book on your bedside table. Keep healthy food at the front of the fridge. And here's the most powerful tool in this whole book, the 2-minute rule. Whatever habit you want to build, find a version of it that takes just 2 minutes. Want to run every day? Your habit is, put on your shoes and step outside. That's it. 2 minutes. Want to read daily? Your habit is, read 1 page. Just 1. This sounds too easy. And that's exactly the point. Because once you start, you almost always keep going. The hardest part of any habit is beginning. The 2-minute rule removes that barrier completely. Now you've done the habit. But how do you make sure you actually repeat it tomorrow and the day after? That's where Law 4 comes in, and it's probably the most satisfying one. Law 4, make it satisfying. Your brain repeats what feels good, so you need to add a reward to every habit, something that gives you a small win right away. The simplest tool? A habit tracker. Put a calendar on your wall. Every day you complete your habit, put a big X on the date. Watch the chain grow. And then, you will not want to break it. There will be bad days, days you miss. That's okay. But here's the rule. Never miss twice. 1 missed day is an accident. 2 missed days is the start of a new habit, a bad one. Also, find an accountability partner. Tell someone your habit and agree on a consequence if you miss it. Maybe you owe them money. Maybe you lose something you care about. Make the pain of quitting real and immediate. Remember, what is immediately rewarded gets repeated. What is immediately punished gets stopped. So add a reward to your good habits. Add a punishment to your bad ones and watch the loop close. So let's bring it all together. You are not your motivation. You're not your goals. You are your daily habits, repeated quietly and visibly until one day you look back and realize they built your entire life. Start small. Be obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Make it satisfying. That's it. 4 laws, one habit at a time. If this helped you, drop a comment below. Tell me one habit you're going to start this week. And if you want to go deeper, grab a copy of Atomic Habits. It is genuinely one of the best books you will ever read. See you in the next one.